Hi, I'm mostly in the moment and I'm glad you're here with me. We're going to be looking at the twin flame energies for the week of August 15th through the 21st. We have the divine feminines, the divine masculines, and the union energies. We're going to be looking at what happened in the recent past last week. We're going to be focusing on this week, the 15th through the 21st, the middle of August. And then we're going to have a sneak peek of what's to come towards the second half of August. If you're new to my channel, you can always subscribe for weekly twin flame energy readings. And if you've been with me, you know that I have been away for the month of July. So for the whole month of August, I am offering discounted personal readings. If you'd like a personal reading for me, you can always email me. My information is below. And always, I would like to say thank you so much for all those that have ordered a reading, that have donated, that have liked, commented, shared, and subscribed. It means so much to me. It means so much, and it makes me work that much harder on all this work. And with that, I have a quick announcement. Of course, I don't do this for the money. I do this because it matters to me, and I want to share. This channel is my love letter to the world, right? So I am going to be offering. I think I could do one free reading. Do I have time? I'll make time. This is important to me. You make time for things that are important to you. So it's going to be the same as usual, a random comment picker from this video, and I'll pick it right before I post the next video. With that, with so much gratitude, let's get started. All right, so what's been happening in the recent past, last week with twin flames in terms of the union energies, we have the Empress clarified by the Chariot. Wow, major arcana cards. Both have a lot of yellow, a lot of confidence, a lot of courage. The Empress, a lot of nurturing the connection between the two twin flames, a lot of fast forward, positive movement forward in terms of reunion. I feel like both the divine masculines and divine feminines have been in their femininity, maybe doing a lot of healing work, doing a lot of bringing a lot of emotions up to the surface to work on, clear, in order to grow something new. For the divine feminines, we have for the heart energies, the Eight of Pentacles with the clarified by the Three of Wands. The feminines have been working really hard, especially with all this clearing of all this dredging up past issues, emotional issues from childhood, in order to plan ahead, because the divine feminines see the ships coming in. They are making plans for this union, and this is both union within yourself and with your twin flame. So you're working on yourself because you know your twin flame is around the corner, and you want to prepare your home, which is your own body, your own mind, your own spirit, in order to marry your twin, so you guys can come together in that perfect physical union. For your mental energies for the last week, we have the Devil and the Six of Cups, the reunion card. The Devil with the reunion card clarified by the Emperor, which I see as divine masculine. Okay. So I feel like a lot of divine feminines have been maybe obsessively thinking about the reunion and the divine masculine, maybe seeing the divine masculine in a negative light because of the ego death that's happening with the masculines. If you're in communication with the masculine, you might be it might be really obvious that the divine masculine is going through some sort of ego death, and it's like, there's a lot of electricity around it. It's kind of hard to deal with for the masculine, and hard to be around when they're dealing with it. And also for the divine feminines, doing some of that clearing for themselves in terms of forgiving the past, forgiving the masculines for the spiritual journey they had to go on in order for this reunion. And that's how the feminines know, and thinking a little bit more about the reunion, because they know if they're tying up all these loose ends, that the reunion is here. And for the for the physical energies for the divine feminines last week, we have the 8 of Wands clarified by the 10 of Cups. A lot of fast moving action. I feel like the feminines know that there's a lot of fast moving actions outside of them in their physical 3D environment, because there has been so much that's been going on within the divine feminines, with your emotions, with your thoughts, with your spirit work. I mean, I feel like the work that you've been doing internally is now catching up with you externally. And it's for this 10 of Cups. It's for this complete emotional fulfillment. And you feeling it. You know it. Every time you clear something, it's like, yep, I'm that much closer to this reunion, to my manifestations coming through. For the divine masculines last week, for their heart energies, we have the 6 of Swords clarified by the Hermit card. The 6 of Swords, the divine masculines are thinking, feeling like they want to come to the divine feminines. They've been really, they might have not been telling the people around them that this is what they want to do. They might have plans to go visit the divine feminines, and that they're not telling anyone around them, the friends or the families or their co-workers yet. Or in their heart, they really want to take this idea and make it happen. And they think about it so often, like, oh, like maybe today's the day, or maybe I can do it this weekend, or maybe like I'll bump into them if I go to this grocery store, or if I go to this coffee shop, or if I go travel in this area, this close by where they live, if I take a vacation or take this business trip that's here. It's in the heart. They're constantly thinking about bumping into the divine feminines and going to see the divine feminines, and they're or going away with the divine feminines, taking a vacation or taking a short trip with the divine feminines, moving in with the divine feminine. Yeah, a lot of they're thinking about literally moving with the divine feminine in some sort of physical way. In the mental energies for the last week, we have the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the 3 of Pentacles. They might have had so many signs and synchronicities telling them that they are meant to come together with the divine feminine. They are meant to create this third energy with the divine feminines, work on something together, whether that's a family, whether that's a new innovative idea in business, in healthcare, in nonprofit sectors, in whatever it is, in creating a community garden, even however small or big this project is. They feel like they're getting so many signs of things they connect with the divine feminine on that they don't really connect with anyone else on. It's like a spark. It's like they have so much power with their thoughts when they work together, and the way that they seamlessly work together, that like with their partner, with their twin flame, like they can make anything happen. And they're just getting that feeling, they're getting signs like that over and over again. It's like they can't deny it. They're like, this is going to happen at some point. For their physical energies, we have the 9 of Cups, a wish granted in the physical, with the 6 of Wands. So some sort of wish that comes true for the divine masculines, and a public recognition of it. Maybe someone who wasn't supporting them in the past finally has come onto their side and how they view the divine feminine. And it's like, yes, now you finally see it. Like, now you know why I have to see if, hit up the divine feminine and go on a date and see if there's anything more there, because I've never felt a connection like that. And like the friends or the family is like, oh, I kind of get it now. Like, if you haven't let it go for this long, and it's that deep of a connection, something I might not even understand. Like, you're right, you should actually see, what this connection is about. Or it could be something with something in the physical that they've been working on, which was like their last thing they needed to do before they reach out to the feminine, has finally occurred. They got that job that they wanted, they got that promotion that they wanted, they got that lease on the apartment they wanted, they worked out their custody with their ex, with their children that they needed to figure out, whatever they needed to do to the last thing they felt like they needed to do before they reached out to the feminine, that has been just granted. So let them work it out. Okay, so what's happening this week with twin flames? We have the Ace of Wands with clarified by the King of Pentacles, and the reunion card, the Six of Cups again. So what I'm seeing here, this is really exciting, and I'm like, I feel just so much energy. I've been feeling such heavy, strong energies for like a week straight now. This is the start of something new. This is the start of the reunion process. This is the abundance coming in for both twins, in the physical, mentally, emotionally, like in your physical body, you might be feeling healthier. In your spirit, you might be more connected to your higher self, able to connect with your intuition faster and stronger. Financial abundance also. Enough that you now feel like you're well off and can share also with your twin. So this is the beginning of this reunion process. Here it goes. Okay, for the Divine Feminine this week, we have a lot of cards fell out, but they're all minor arcana except for the Fool card in the physical. So there's a lot of energies going on, but it's just like little things here and there for the feminines, whereas masculines, they have one major arcana clarified by another major arcana. So strong, very clear-cut energies for the masculine this week. Where the feminines, they're working on a few things here and there, but it's not as strong, major, life-changing kind of energies, except for the reunion. The reunion for both masculines and feminines is like a start energy, the start of reunion. So for the feminines, for the heart energies this week, we have the Seven of Wands and the Three of Wands clarified by the Magician. So in your heart, you feel like you've already won the battle. You know who your twin is. You know that their reunion's in the works. You're planning for it. You see the ships coming in. You've manifested it. All good. And for the mental energies, we have the Nine of Wands with the Four Cups clarified by the Two of Pentacles. Like, you've been working hard in your mind. You've been keeping up the high vibrational energies, keeping high vibrational thoughts. You might have gotten a little bit bored, or not so bored, but like, kind of stagnant in doing these. It's like repetition. It's like keeping up this like daily routine of like, all right, yep, I gotta take care of my body, I gotta take care of my mind, I gotta take care of my heart, I gotta take care of my spiritual needs. Like, it's like, okay, with the Two of Pentacles, like, yep, you're balancing this out day to day. You're balancing all your different bodies within you, and you're keeping up that divine feminine power, personal power within you, and you're keeping things up. And it might get a little bit mundane, but it's not good or bad. It's just, it is what it is. You're keep on keeping on. And so for the physical energies, for the Divine Feminines this week, we have the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Fool card, and the Five of Swords, clarified again by the Five of Swords and the Queen of Wands. What I see here is abundance starting to come in, but also feeling abundant already. I feel like because you've been keeping such a high vibration that you feel abundant when it's raining outside and then you see the sun outside, you're like, I feel abundant. You know, I feel like I have beautiful trees around me. I feel like I have beautiful landscapes around me. I feel like I have such healthy food to eat that I'm lucky that the universe provides for me. I'm lucky to, you're counting your lucky stars, and like you're feeling so abundant already that it's attracting so much more of this more positive abundance in wealth, yes, money, jobs, opportunities, health, mental health, feeling happier, feeling healthier, happiness, getting, being able to do things that you like while accomplishing things that you need to do on the day-to-day. Love, feeling so much more connected to the people around you, meeting people that you are like-minded with, feeling love from your children or your parents or your friends or your coworkers more easily, and being able to give that love back easily. And beauty, seeing, appreciating things for the way they are. So you're feeling so abundant in just the simple things, that the bigger things are being the more positive abundance is being attracted to you, and you might see that coming in now. And I'm seeing like many different things from different areas of your life. Is like you're feeling this abundance of all those kind of areas in different parts coming in. With the Fool card, you feel, this is a major energy here for Divine Feminines this week, is a fresh new start. We see the beginning of the reunion process happening, and the Divine Feminines feeling like you work through the old energy and now you're starting a new chapter of your life, a new cycle in your spiritual journey that is as high vibrational as you, and that will match you. This is every part of your life. This is why you're starting it's like starting a whole new life. It's like you're being born again. I know for me, there was this job opening for this position. I have an engineering degree, and it took me so long to stand up against what I didn't believe in and leave that kind of 9-to-5 and pursue something more of like a passion project of mine. And this job opening is, it's just so, the timing couldn't have been better. Like the money, it would give me that financial security that I need so badly right now, but is it worth it? Like, and it's not going to be hurting the environment. So it's actually a job that I can probably not feel too bad taking. But it's going backwards in my life. It's everything I took so long to leave. Went through a dark night of the soul forever in order to leave that kind of 3D matrix job position. And it's just like, okay, you know what? This is my fresh new start. I believe in the universe. I trust in the universe. I believe in myself. I believe in the work that I'm doing. So here we go. Take a leap of faith, right? You gotta be strong. You gotta be courageous. You gotta make the choices that you believe in, because it's all you. It might feel like the Five of Swords energy here, like a win-lose situation. Like you have to give up something that could help you out so much in the short term, but you're looking at the long term, baby. You're looking at this whole new life that can last a lifetime. Whew, okay. Whew, all right. It's a lot. For divine masculines, for the heart energies this week, we have the Hierophant clarified by the High Priestess, which is such powerful spiritual energy in their heart. I feel like divine masculines are even feeling like they want some sort of long-term commitment in terms of their spiritual journey. They want to see something through. They feel like it's time. Intuitively, their gut is saying it's time I commit myself to my passion project, to my twin flame, to what I love, to what I believe in, that might go against social norms, that might go against the way that society is structured now. It might be something out of the ordinary, unconventional, but I feel like I have to do this. And in their mental energies, we have the Chariot clarified by the Judgment card. I feel like they know they're moving forward so fast towards their twin and in their life, that they're making this call, and they're so confident they're making the right call. It's kind of one of those things that like once you make the call that like, yes, I want reunion with my divine feminine, then everything just starts aligning into place. And they made that call. And so the stars are aligning for them. Things are coming into the physical much faster. They're being pulled to the divine feminine much stronger. And in their physical energies, we have the Ace of Cups clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Two of Swords. So we have this Ace of Cups here. So divine masculines are so happy. They're like, yes, I made the decision. I want reunion with my divine feminines. Then things start happening, right? Aligning for them. They feel confident. They're like, oh yeah, so like, I'm so proud of myself for making this decision. But then they're like, yeah, but let me wait and see how this unfolds, or how I should go about giving this cup. It's like the divine gives the divine masculines the cup, this really big, massive, clear cup of emotional abundance, saying that here's your opportunity. The divine masculine is like, yes, I'm going to take this cup and give it to the divine feminine. But, let me see where this goes. I want to be careful in how I I want this to grow organically. Eight of Swords, they might be overthinking it a little bit too much. And it's like, yeah, I'm so proud of myself for saying yes to this connection, and yes, I want this reunion, but I'm going to overthink things now. I am thinking about how things happened in the past, how things can come together now. What should I say? What should I not say? Is it stupid that I just said that thing to her when it might come off the wrong way? This, that, and the other thing. And the Two of Swords, yeah, they're in their mind about, like, they made the decision, but now they don't know how to make the next decision. How to offer this cup. How to go about offering this cup, when the right time is to offer this cup. Should it happen naturally? Should they hit you up on social media? Should they ask you out on a date? Should they just text you or call you? Yeah. It's like they made one clear decision, and now they don't know how to make the next decision. But they feel it. They feel the love. They feel the positive movement forward, and they want something more in their life. They want to commit to something long term. In terms of spirituality, which, the spiritual journey, if you're a twin, is with your twin also. So where these energies may go in the second half of August, with the Seven of Pentacles that the masculines have, we have the Seven of Pentacles here clarified with a Death card. So both the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculines can feel that this reunion process has started, but they're both waiting. And this change, the Death card, this slow change that they see coming is so slow. They're both waiting on it. Like the Divine Masculines may have communicated to the Divine Feminine, or the Divine Feminine may have communicated with the Divine Masculines. It's like the Divine Masculines have gotten this cup or have given this cup, but yeah, as we see here, like Divine Masculines, like, oh, they're the Knight of Cups. They offered this 10 of Cups with the Ace of Wands. They feel like they've initiated and gave this offer to the Divine Feminines, and Divine Feminines in their heart feeling like the world, the Queen of Cups, this Knight of Swords came in and gave you the message that makes me feel like I'm on top of the world. It's the world, clarified by the world here. Feeling like the Queen of Cups, the Divine Feminines feel this love. They're receiving this love. They're receiving this cup that the Divine Masculine as a knight has with the Ace of Wands gave to the Divine Feminines, promising them the Ten of Cups, this beautiful dream of complete emotional fulfillment. And then they wait. And then they wait because it feels like the Divine Masculine is going to feel like they gave this long-term offer, but now they're in their head like, does the Divine Feminine know that I offer that cup to them for something long-term? Maybe it didn't come off that way. I hope it's obvious that I'm telling her that I want something long-term with her. Maybe that the way they said it was like, oh yeah, I would love to go visit this place with you someday. And that was their hint that they wanted to pursue a relationship with you. But the Divine Feminine is like, yeah, what does that mean? Like, maybe in a year from now that you'll hit me up again and we'll go on that vacation randomly. There's like, the communication is like, mixed up because both of the twins are waiting for the other twin to make the next move. It's like both of them are saying like the ball's in your court. And so they're now waiting for the other person to make a move. It's like, well, I made the last move, so it's the next person's turn to open up. And it's just like both people are telling the other person like, oh, it's your next move. And it's kind of like pulling teeth. What's another analogy that's like less painful but longer? Oh, it's like instead of ripping off the Band-Aid, it's like slowly taking off the Band-Aid, but there's a good reason. It's because it's like, I don't know, like there's so much scar tissue that you have to take the Band-Aid off slowly. But it's like, so it's like necessary to go slow in this reunion process, but it's like you want to rip the Band-Aid off, but like you can't, so you're slowly taking the Band-Aid off. But, you know, you're both working towards that union. You both see the long-term potential there. The Divine Feminines are noticing some sort of abundance in terms of something long-term coming in. So whether this is financial stability, your forever home, or a long-term career path, something you've been working on that is gonna make it fair for you. Like, you know, you put in a lot of energy, a lot of effort into something that you're gonna see some sort of physical victory because you walked away from this energy from this week, something that is the old you, you know, because you're walking towards a new you. You're gonna get the opportunity for something in its place that actually matches your vibration and is actually something you have your whole heart in, versus something you might have done in the past just for money, just for some sort of stability, you know, for other reasons other than, you know, this is what you're meant to do. and because you choose this path, like that abundance comes in for you. The full picture, this this abundance that has been waiting to like just pour out into your physical life. Yeah. But for the physical energies, we have the feminines feeling like that energy of like pulling teeth. But the communication comes in and it's faded. You know, you get, if it's not communication, then it's some sort of knowledge, something you figure out that you're meant to know at this time, the second half of August, that gives you a clear indication of your divine masculines moving towards you. But it might be like a little hard to be like, oh, I still got, you know, a couple more months until it's here. But like in perfect full reunion. But the divine masculines is feeling like the sun. They feel like, with the Two of Swords again, from like this week's energy, like they feel like they made the decision and they're like sharing that love with the feminine sharing that love with them. It's like they have that love for each other still, and they feel like, yes, I made that decision and I did my job, you know. I gave that offer, and whether they know it or not, you know, they feel very happy with their decision and what they've done in the physical to move towards the feminines, whatever communication they had, whatever idea they gave to the feminine. You know, like maybe on social media you find out that they are not with their karmics anymore, or they got that new job, or they moved closer, or they're vacationing near the feminine. Like the divine feminines feel like, the divine masculines feel like, yes, like I did my job, I did my part, and you know, and the divine feminines can feel pretty good with where they are too, and where they are in terms of reunion by the second half of August. But for this week, here's the start of the reunion process. So I'm really, really excited for that. I hope all you twins are excited for this energy as well. I hope you're keeping your vibrations high and, you know, bringing in the new cycle with the new you. I hope you stay with me, mostly in the moment, and I wish you much love and light.